Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisupporte njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla. 3 foreign nationals aged between 29 and 35 were arrested following a joint operation by the Limpopo Provincial Flying Squad, Tracker Connect, and Nare Anti-Poaching Security. The suspects are believed to be behind several serious crimes committed across the province. The coordinated operation was executed between 17:45 on Sunday, the 9th of November 2025, and 6 a.m. on Monday, the 10th of November 2025. Police acted on intelligence linking a vehicle to a string of burglaries, cable theft, and solar battery theft in Mogwadi, Polokwane, and Groblersdal. A grey Toyota Etios was intercepted and found to have false registration plate and a tempered VIN, confirming it was stolen. The car had been used in multiple criminal incidents across the province. The 3 suspects face charges including possession of a stolen vehicle and contravention of the Immigration Act. Provincial Commissioner Lieutenant General Thembi Hadebe praised the teams for their swift and coordinated response. Ngiyazi ukuthi njengoba ngikhuluma ngobugebengu obenziwe ngama-foreign nationals ukhona abangathandi, kodwa ayikho into engizoyenza ngoba labantu bayaqhubeka nokwenza ubugebengu, kanti kube bahleli nje la eSouth Africa kahle nathi ngokuthula bengenza ubugebengu, ngabe asikhulumi kanje. Futhi angeke sihlale singakhulumi ngento egqilaza isizwe sakithi. Ubugebengu buyasigqilaza lesizwe sase South Africa. Kusigqilaza ngempela, akukhathekile ukuthi inhlobo bani ubugebengu, akukhathalekile lobo bugebengu benziwa ubani, kodwa nje ubugebengu in general buyasigqilaza isizwe sakithi. And thina asinayo enye country, asinayo enye indawo, asinayo lelinye ikhaya, South Africa kuphela. Bangcono bona ngoba uma ngathiwa nje bayintshontshile zonke izinto eSouth Africa, izinto asahambi kahle, bazobuyela emakubo. Thina soyapi? Sizoyapi? Siyabonga ke kumaphoyisa ababambile laba-4 abathathu abavalele. Ngapha eTshwane, uDr Nasiphi Moyo ujoyine i-team yamaphoyisa ebebehamba be-enforce ama-bylaws. Nakhona kufike kwabanje inqwaba yama-foreign nationals. Ya, inqwaba, more than one is many. Inqwaba yama-foreign nationals. Ngizokucaphunela ivideo manje. Angithi esikhathini esiningi kuthiwa uma kukhulunywa ngama-undocumented foreigners nama-foreign nationals kusuke kukhulunywa ukubhekiswe kwabamnyama, kulokhu-ke kuzovela nama-China. Nama-China nje uzowabona, okukhombisayo ukuthi ubugebengu akunakhala. Uma wenza ubugebengu ufuna ubhekane nengalo yomthetho, ilokho nje kufuneka kwenzeke. Cela ubone la.
Am I right? Yes, like that. Like that, like that. Springbok is that?
Manje kubanjwe abomdabu waseChina. Ngifisa nje ukukukhombisa ukuthi uma sikhuluma ngalolu daba lama-foreign nationals suke singabhekisile kubantu abamnyama nababuye e-Africa ukuthi ngoba lo buye eZimbabwe, ubuye eMozambique. No, suke sikhuluma ngawo wonke umuntu ongenela ngokungekho semthethweni, noma kuthiwa ungene ngokusemthethweni kodwa wenza izenzo zobugebengu, suke sikhuluma ngaye. Angeke-ke siyeke ukukhuluma ngaye, noma wena ungaphatheka kabi uzogcina usuphatheka kahle. Sizokhuluma ngawe ugcina usuphatheka kahle ngoba uyingxenye yabantu abasidalela inkinga kulezwe. Cela siqhubeke.
So residents of Tshwane, we have just finished a by-law enforcement in the CBD. This is one of the establishments at corner of Brown and Blood Street. This is one of the most chaotic part of our CBD that we have not focused on. What we have found here, these Chinese, they are running a prostitution ring. I mean, they've got tons of rooms here. They are selling fake alcohol. They've employed illegal immigrants. So we are arresting 4 Chinese officials. We are arresting all of these people because they don't have documents. I mean, we've got about 15 women, we've got about 15 young men that are working here without proper papers to be in South Africa. So this is one of the ways in which we're going to reclaim the city. But what is clear is that these people are working with our officials. The electricity, the way it is done, they are confessing that they are paying 5,000 rand. So we have a problem internally. Our officials are not loyal, some of them. And so we are taking these ones. We're going to charge those 4 officials for running a prostitution ring and for employing illegal immigrants. But we will be camping in this side of the city. It's very dirty. We're going to clean it. And in the next few weeks, this place is going to look different. You've got my word on it.
Okay, ladies.
Theo Mpunye ekhomenta ku X yaziwa ngeTwitter wathi siyafisa ngabe uDr Nasiphi Moyo uPremier waseGauteng ngendlela azikhandla ngayo nangendlela akhuthalele ngayo nangendlela athanda ngayo umsebenzi wakhe wathi sifisa lo sisu kube beka uPremier ngoba iGauteng yonke besokwazi ukuthi inomuntu oyikhathalele inomuntu okhathalela abantu laba abam-electile labantu laba akabasevayo. Asisho ukuthi uPanyaza ngoba engenzi kahle. uPanyaza kuyasebenza. Uyena umuntu futhi engingamshayela ihlombe nomuntu osebenzayo engimaziyo. uPanyaza namaplan uPanyaza. Uyena oweza ne-idea yama-teachers assistants. Namhlanje uzene neplan yamapanyapanya kwathiwa wekho semthethweni kodwa ipublic protector ithe akwenziwe umthetho ukuze lamapanyaza abe semthethweni ngoba kubonakala ukuthi kunemisebenzi ekhandekile futhi labantu fanele babe semthethweni ukuze uba visible kwamaphoyisa kuzokwanda. Okubhlungu okusho uDr Nasiphi Moyo ukuthi kunabantu abangama officials abasebenzisana nazo lezi igebengu ngoba ngisho ugesi ngendlela obridge ngayo zikhokha 5,000 rand nje yingoba kunomuntu osebenza ngaphakathi. Ngihlezi ngisho lento abukho ubugebengu obungenziwe eSouth Africa engekho umuntu wase South Africa owenza ukuthi kube possible ukuthi benzeke. Abukho nobodwa ubugebengu nje. Yilokho bengithi angidlule kukho. Ake sicaphune ivideo yokugcina emveni kwayo bese siyayivala le video. Bengithi nje angikwazise ngokwenzekayo.
The wardens remain relevant. We are giving you 180 days to regularize them. So within 180 days, we must regularize them to function the way they are. And I can assure you, we've started that process. And we'll meet that deadline to regularize them within 180 days. So we want them to be the chief volunteers during the G20, just to volunteer to guide people. Where is the canteen? Where are the bathrooms inside the area, but also to check the parking areas, ensure that everyone is safe during that area. So, but we are working around them to regularize them within the next 180 days.
Ukhumbula ukuthi uqale wathi uyawadisbanda amapanyapanya kodwa emveni kwereport evela kuyi-public protector ethi wona awekho semthethweni abeze abawaregularize. Hayi usevele wasuka uMpanyaza athi no awasadisbanda manje amapanyapanya kunalokho in 6 months because that's 180 days in 6 months akube sekwenziwe iplan lokuthi aregularizwe abe semthethweni amapanyapanya aqhubeka bekhona. Into ebhlungu nje ngawo afika join okwenziwayo ayayithatha ibribe kulabantu abangama foreigners mongena passport ayayithatha ibribe awadlali futhi nama ngiwasoli athole kwenziwa njalo abonde indlela kwenziwa ngayo. Kune video engifuna ukudlula kuyo angizukuphawula lutho ngayo mhlambe ngizoyenzela ivideo yayo la sizokhuluma khona ngayo kodwa ngiyafisa ukudlula kuyo manje. Ngicela ukuzukuphawula kwakho la ku comment section ngizwe ukuthi wena ubona kanjani. Cela ubone la.
This is in Limpopo, Polokwane, outside the Premier's office. And you see these ANC marquees that you can see over here? No? That is where elderly people have been sleeping since the 15th of October 2025. Imagine working for a bus company, government owned, Nogal, Great North in Limpopo, Polokwane. And then the next thing, the company is going down, but you've been working there for many, many years, and each and every month, money from your salary is taken for your pension fund. Ne? And then many years later, the company goes south, everything, it depletes, the buses break down, there are accidents. Eventually, another company is given the contract. Fast forward, now you're all retrenched and you're waiting for your monies, and you're told that the money is vanished. Vanished. How do you lose 300 million of people's pension money? Where did it go? And I want to name and shame these companies that managed for many years the pension funds of these people. And a majority of these people, hey, are very old men and women that have been working this company. Sanlam, Momentum, Metrolife, Alexander Forbes, Motoring, Wealth Managers, Likana Employee Benefit Solutions. Where is the money? Imagine 50s from the 15th of October. These people have been sitting here and sleeping, doing night vigils here every day at the Premier's office. This is the Premier's office in Polokwane. And even today, imagine your grandmother, grandfather having to go to a Premier's office for almost a full month, sleeping under a tent because they are demanding their money. And the CIU hasn't given them a proper report as to where the money went to. The CEO, CFO, and COO were just suspended, but with pay. This is just not, it's not just about buses, it's about betrayal, about the people who built a company. And we're left with nothing. And this is happening in all sectors, in every province. We can't normalize these things. People of Polokwane, please come join the march on the 17th of November. We need to stop these things. Let's fight together. Let's unite. Let's unite. We will be sending our mandate to this exact office on the 17th of November. Come with your mandate as well. Come submit. I encourage you. The company that is helping these old people, I just forgot the organization now, but I encourage that organization to reach out to me. Let's work together. United, we are stronger. We can't allow abazali bethu to suffer like this in the hands of our government, in the hands of systems that protect individuals and entities, and even private sector. Because all these companies that were managing this pension fund, where are they? Where are the reports? This money they take and they make profits from them. What is happening?
Ngoba sikhuluma kukhona abantu abadonselwa imali ze-UIF. Kukhona abantu abadonselwa imali ze-pension fund. Kodwa mzukwane beyoclaima. Mzukwane sekuthiwa umsebenzi uphelile sebeyoclaima. Bofika badibane nenkinga ukuthi imali ikhampani ayisubmit. Nansi into ebuhlungu esiphila phansi kwayo. Kunabantu namhlanje abanenkinga enjalo. So lolu daba lolo kukhulunyiwe ngale parliament. Kule viki eliphelile. Omphile Mautwe, Treasurer General we-EFF, ulireyizile lolu daba. Kodwa ngenxa yokuthi abantu banenzondo nge-EFF, banenzondo nangesikhathi seyikhuluma into ebalulekile ethinta bona, abakwazi ukulalela. Kunzima nokuthi ngenze ivideo ngikuchazele batheni abaphathi benu labeni bavotela uma kukhulunywa ngalolu daba. Iziphi izinyathelo ekuthiwa zizothathwa? Ithini i-Department of Labour, ithini i-Treasure makunje? So angazi, mhlambe moya wami ongavuma ngizonenzela ivideo nizozwa ukuthi kubaphendule bathini eParliament kanti bekukhulunywa kwathiwani, ngoba lezi zinto zithinta impilo zabantu. Njengoba ngisho nje ukuthi kunabantu abasebenzayo la abasebenza khona, payslip yakhe inayo imali edonsiwe kuthiwa ye-UIF, i-payslip yakhe inayo imali ye-Provident Fund, kodwa okubuhlungu akanamali ngoba leyo mali leyo ikhampani ayisubmit la kufuneka isubmit khona. Kusafuna nje qala sike sifundisane ukuthi uchecka kanjani ukuthi ikhampani yakhe yakhokha na imali ye-UIF la kufuneka ikhokhe khona. Funa senze lelo hlelo Manje mina ngifuna ukuthatha isikhathi sami, ngithatha isikhathi ngenze ividiyo iqeda ibukwa abantu abayi-4. Hhayi, ngenani ku-Google niseshe leyo nto leyo ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi abantu abaningi bakhonza imikhosi. Uma ngathiwa sikhuluma ngomuntu manje, sikhuluma ngosibanibani, sikhuluma ngoMbalulu, uzobabona-ke abantu. Kodwa le ey'balulekile ey'thinta iy'mpilo zabo bashaya ngegosi low kuzo. Angiyibambe le video, ngicela ukuze ukuphawula kwakho la ku-comment section. Mhlampe uma ngingajabula, uma ngase ngijabule nje kuthiwa ngisese kahle, ngizokwenzela le video la ngizokucaphunela khona ukuthi kuthiweni ePhalamende mayelana nala ma-companies adonsa iy'mali, njengoba kuthiwa la abanamali manje. Nabo abantu bayavuka kusuka ngeyi-15 October. Makushaya iSaturday lesiya kuzobe sekuyi-15 November, kuzobe sekunenyanga yonke. Abantu bevuka befuna iy'mali zabo kuthiwa azikho. Noma bangavuka bolala e-ofisini ka-Premier, kuzokwenziwa njani bakuthiwa iy'mali azikho? Ungasisapotha ngokusidonethela noma ngamalini, khona i-account kwi-comment ephiniwe. Ungasisapotha ukuba yimember yale channel, qala ku-R40 ngenyanga ngiya phezulu. Ngiyabonga.